live here.
Is this on, Matt?
This on?
Do a test first.
Can everybody, oh, yes you can, I know you can hear me. Amy, Chris, you can hear me back there? Good afternoon, I'm Steve Lombardi, I'm the Executive Director of the East Greenwich Chamber of Commerce, and I want to thank you all for coming today. I would say that this is a good Chamber of Commerce day. A little cool, but still a very nice sunny Chamber of Commerce day. The East Greenwich Chamber is very proud to celebrate Small Business Saturday with the Rhode Island Hospitality Association and SBA. And we're also very proud of our small business community here in East Greenwich. And this is one of several times that we've kicked off Small Business Saturday here in East Greenwich, and it's really a tribute to our small business community. I want to thank our congressional delegation, Senator Whitehouse, Senator Reed, and the congressman. They're on their way. So again, thank you very much. I should also add that Amy Moore for the Chamber staff put together these Shop Small bags. It's got a little information on what's going on in East Greenwich and the Welcome to East Greenwich book. You're all welcome to take one while supplies last. So again, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy your tour. And now I want to turn it over to our very good friend, Mark Hayward of SBA. Mark?
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone, or is it afternoon? I guess it's afternoon. Shop small, dine small. You know, we're here in East Greenwich because I picked up the phone and I called Dale Venturini, and anybody who knows me knows that I have a major concern as we come out of COVID for, in particular, hospitality, restaurants, small shops, as to where they are and where they're going. This is really critical. When we look at the landscape, it's critical for all of us to be supporting small business. Shop small, dine small. They are the base of the Rhode Island economy. It is what's happening today. And I say to everybody, as we look to the future, and I know everybody's out there looking for these little things for the holiday season, go to a small business. Look online at a small business. Whatever you could find in the big box stores, you can find in a small business. And those are the people who support the Little Leagues, the dance recitals, everything dealing with the community. Those are the ones that are supporting them. You know what, I love this event, and I said to Senator Whitehouse, if you remember, a few years ago we were in, I feel like I'm on, a few years ago we were in the city of Newport, and we've done this in Newport and Westerly, in Patuxent Village, we've done it in Providence, we've done it in Cranston, we've done it all over the state. But a few years ago we were in Newport and it was 20 degrees and the wind was howling at 40 miles an hour and it was a little bit chilly.
Not a Chamber of Commerce day for Newport.
But today it's nice, it's 40 and we have really very little wind. But it's important, the delegation has always supported this event because they understand the importance of what small businesses and these small shops that we're going to go to. And we're here at Gray's, and you know, you have been unbelievable, hospitable to all of us here. We thank you for your entrepreneurship, of course, but we know the challenges that you face, and we want to be here to support you in those challenges. So we're here, and this was picked by Dale Venturini, because she wanted one of her members here in East Greenwich, so that's why we're here. We'll go into civil, skateboard, and snowboard. I don't know if anybody going to do any, Senator Whitehouse, you going to do any snowboarding? Okay. All right. And then we're going to the Trolls shop. That opened up just for us today, because normally they're closed. And then Bon Appetit Dog Store, and then the Green Door, and then we're going to Raza. Now, there is a competition between Senator Reed and Senator Whitehouse on who is the better shopper. But I can tell you that there has always been a competition, and I want to let both of these gentlemen know how much I appreciate you taking time out of your day to come and help support small business. And ladies and gentlemen, in my 31 years, I've been blessed with having a great relationship with our congressional delegation. This is one state that you can do it, and they're very responsive. And the senior senator here from Rhode Island has been a long and dear friend, not only of me, but of of my family. And I appreciate what he does, not only for us at SBA, but for all Rhode Islanders. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Jack Reed.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. Well, let me begin by stating the obvious. I love everything small. And so small business is one of my passions. And it's just wonderful to be here today, and truly. And I want to salute particularly Mark for his great leadership in the SBA. During the pandemic, he and his colleagues worked tirelessly to ensure our small business got help and support. And Dale and Steve, thank you for what you do every day. I was inside with Elise and Geza, and what a wonderful place Grays is. It's just starting, so it will be bigger and bigger. I want to also recognize Sheldon and when Jim and David come, because we work together hand in hand every day to make sure that we can help small business in Rhode Island. Why? Small business is Rhode Island. And also, small business is a place not only that provides the services and the goods that are so essential to the Rhode Island community, it's also the best workforce in the state. This is where many, many of our workers come. And so our economic progress is directly related to small business. And last year during the pandemic, we saw it clearly when so many businesses had to close or reduce hours or go to off-site deliveries, etc. Our businessmen and women came through. Congress stepped up. We passed the PPP program. We passed a restaurant bill. We did a number of things to keep these small businesses able to function, and now they're coming onto the scene again more robustly. But last year, my final point, last year Small Business Saturday nationally produced over $19 billion in sales. And if we can do the same thing this Saturday, if people can go out to East Greenwich and to Newport and to Westerly and to Patuxent Village and to Providence and Pawtucket, etc., we're going to give a shot in the arm to the small business that keeps this economy going. So thank you very, very much. And again, Mark, thank you.
Thank you, Senator. Thank you very much, Senator. I also just want to say Diane Fanaras is here. This guy loves me. Diane Fanaras is here from the SVDC. Doris De Los Santos is here. We have our core representatives here. I'm just trying to figure out what he's going to do. Now, listen, Senator Whitehouse and I actually were together last year as we shopped in 2 years ago, because we didn't do it last year because of COVID, when we shopped in Westerly. And I was very impressed with his skill on what he was going to pick and how he was going to pick it. So it was from books to we actually went to a snowboard place in Westerly, if you remember. So ladies and gentlemen, yeah, you're right, the surf shop, you're right. Another terrific supporter of small business and of SBA, and I thank you, Senator, for our relationship. I couldn't ask for anything more. Senator Whitehouse.
Thank you, Mark. It's good to be with everyone. A big thank you to Grays on Main for hosting us and kicking us off. If you like nice wines and really good cheese and fine meat, Grays on Main is going to be your kind of place, and it's a really cozy atmosphere. So it's just wonderful to start off here at Grays on Main. It's terrific to have Steve Lombardi and the East Greenwich Chamber of Commerce helping with all of this. Our local chambers of commerce across Rhode Island do a wonderful job. So Steve, thank you so much. And the Rhode Island Hospitality Association is extremely well represented by Dale Vetterini, who is one of the most formidable and enthusiastic advocates anywhere, any place, and does a great job for our hospitality industry. So thank you, Dale. And of course, a big thank you to Mark Hayward and his SBA team. As Jack said, SBA really helped Rhode Island get through COVID. And when we had questions, we could go to Mark. And when SBA programs were jammed up, Mark knew how to unjam them. And he and his team saw to it that the EIDL program and the PPP program worked here in Rhode Island. And in fact, we're going to visit businesses today that got those loans, went back and got them again, got them forgiven, and are in business still as a result. So bravo to Mark, who's one of the secret weapons within SBA, and we're lucky to have him here in Rhode Island. So yes, shop small, shop local. When you shop in a big box, your money bounces once in that cash register, and then it's gone to Arkansas. Shop locally, and that money bounces around your community where it does more good and creates more economic activity. Shop small, shop local. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Senator. And just in case anybody was wondering, we have done approximately $4 billion through the SBA during the pandemic, and that includes PPP, Paycheck Protection Program 1, 2, the economic injury disaster loans, as well as the restaurant revitalization loan. And trust me, my staff, Matt Spare is here from the staff. They have been constantly working with all kinds of individuals trying to resolve issues, and we appreciate not only him, but the entire staff. Joan didn't make it today. She was afraid that it was going to be too cold. But Matt knows why. But I want to introduce now Dale Venturini. We have been really fortunate here in the state that we, and Dale may tell the story, but you know, when she talks to her colleagues around the country and she says, oh no, actually she calls me on Sunday night, Saturday night, doesn't make any difference what time of the day it is.
It ends with a Y, Mark.
Yeah, it ends with a Y, correct. And we have an excellent relationship because I want to make sure that we're getting what we need out to the small business community. And when she talks to her counterparts across the country, she said that we don't have that kind of relationship. And that really is amazing to me because we really depend on her for information. We depend on the restaurants here to continue to serve, even though some of them are serving out in igloos. And I don't think people really understand what a true asset and value Dale Venturini is to the state of Rhode Island. Ladies and gentlemen, Dale Venturini.
He says, don't cry. I've been very weepy all week about just craziness with all that's going on. But, you know, I have to say there is a theme here. Mark just said it. Both senators said it. I do talk to my colleagues around the country, and there's not many of them that can run into a restaurant and run into our congressional delegation, and there's not many of them that have the cell phone numbers of our SBA. And now my new relationship with Diane at the SBDC, where now we have a consultant in our office to help the restaurant industry. She's available to us all the time. She is a former restaurateur. She knows what she knows, and she is amazing. So having her, thank you so much for allowing that to happen. She's in our office one day a week, but she is available all days of the week. And quite frankly, she's been helping me out on some things. So, you know, I say thank you. I thank you, and it's incredibly important for us to support small business, particularly now, where we seem to be at the end, but is it really the end? And we need to make sure that we sustain as we're coming out of this pandemic that we've been in. You know, I always say that the hospitality industry is a cornerstone of the community, and the majority of them are small, independently owned. They depend on us to continue. Our host here is a perfect example. And I wish I could take full credit for this, but Sarah's in my office and saying, where are we going to go? And of course, I wanted to support my partner here from the Chamber of Commerce, Steve. But Sarah said, oh, I know where we need to go because she's here all the time. So Sarah Bradco needs to take the credit for this because she's here all the time and she does bring me treats from here regularly. And I understand she's picking up a few things for Thanksgiving and going to tell everybody else she made them, just so you know. Just so you know. You know, their creativity, and if you haven't been inside, please do. Their creativity and their honest love of good food and good wine, they led them to do this creative spot. So when you're thinking about doing your shopping, I know sometimes it's easy or to just go one spot, but take a walk along all these neighborhoods that we have in Rhode Island that are full of treasures. Last year, I made a deal. Every Saturday, I was just going to go to a different neighborhood and just walk all the streets. I hate to say that I spent a lot of money because I didn't know all those treasures were there, so I will be doing the same thing this year. But thank you so much for your support. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, senators. We're both here. we couldn't do this without us. We are very, very unique in Rhode Island. I call us a unicorn amongst the states, and because we can get things done pretty quickly with just a few phone calls. So I appreciate you so much, and thank you so much for allowing us to be here today. I can't wait to do a little taste.
It's coming.
It's coming? Well, then there is a treat coming. Mark?
Okay, it's time. I have my credit card. Not for you, Dale. I have my credit card. We will spend on this little joint. We do that every single year. I want to thank everybody for coming out today. We're not done. We have 5 stores that we're going to go to, starting here at Gray's. And Geza and Elise, thank you very much. We think what you have done here is terrific, and we want to be here to support you. So, Diane, if they need anything, just make sure you get it. And then we're going to go walking down the street. We invite the press to come with us, and Congressman Langevin and Congressman Cicilline will be joining us on the walk. Thank you, everybody, and have a great day. Spend some money. Shop small, dine small. And there are bags. The chamber's brought bags in case anybody wants any.